All right, fifth graders, this is Mr. Combs here, and I'm going to read you Chapter 6 of Explorers of North America. And this is the section on modern explorers. So the first thing we see is less than 5% of the ocean has been explored. Lewis and Clark made their historic trip more than 200 years ago. Since then, people have continued to explore the world. Men and women have climbed tall mountains, they have cut their way through rainforests. Some explorers have even gone into space. On the right hand side right here, we see a picture of Glacier National Park. And so this says Lewis and Clark traveled within 50 miles or 80 kilometers of what is now Glacier National Park in Montana. Fun little fact, when I was in college for 3 summers, I worked right outside of Glacier National Park. And Mr. Syverson, when he was in college, also worked in Glacier National Park. So there's a little connection that some of your teachers have to that spot. Moving on, most of the explorers you've read about have been men, but there are many famous female explorers too. In 1940, Barbara Washburn climbed to the top of Alaska's Mount Bertha. She and her climbing partner, her husband, were the first people to ever climb the mountain. And in 1947, Barbara became the first woman to climb to the top of Mount McKinley, the tallest mountain in North America. Over here on the right-hand side, we can see our photo, and it's captioned, Barbara Washburn and her husband climbed Mount Bertha during their honeymoon. Exploring plants. One explorer risked her life to study plants. In 1927, Inez Mija became a botanist or plant scientist. Mija collected about 145,000 plant samples in her lifetime. She discovered as many as 500 new plant species. Mija traveled in South America, Central America, and Alaska. One time, she and her team were trapped at the bottom of a deep gorge in Peru for 3 months. Did Mija panic? No, she was a true explorer. She spent the time searching the sides of the gorge for new plants. Okay, Inez Mija started studying plants in college at the age of 51. She went on her first plant collecting trip to Mexico at the age of 55. New discoveries. When you go exploring, you never know what you will find. Many explorers go looking for one thing. They find something completely different. Christopher Columbus was looking for a sea route. He found a continent instead. Today's explorers search the oceans, outer space, and even parts of the human body. Explorers discover things that excite them. Their discoveries inspire other people to explore. That's what being an explorer is all about. Right here we see a photo, okay, and it says the Amazon rainforest remains largely unexplored. Thousands of animal and plant species are waiting to be discovered. Okay, and so here's some true statistics. The first European to find the Americas was Leif Erikson in the year 1000. Explorer whom America is named after, Amerigo Vespucci. 3 explorers who searched for a city of gold, Hernan Cortez, Francisco Coronado, and Jacques Cartier. Cortez found Aztec people and gold. Coronado found Zuni people. Cartier found Iroquois people, fool's gold, and quartz. The distance that Lewis and Clark traveled was 8,000 miles, or 12,875 kilometers. The cost of supplies for Lewis and Clark's 2-year journey was about $2,500. Okay, did you find the truth? False. Christopher Columbus was the first European to set foot in North America. We know that was Leif Erikson. And true, Spanish explorers searched for a city of gold. And then here's kind of the resources where the author found all of that information for the text. Here's some kind of websites or places you could go to if this was something you were really interested in. And then here is some of our important words from our text and our glossary. And then there's the index. And that's all she wrote. So thank you guys for listening. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.